Well, I just want to make a little bit of an update video. We just made a video 2 days ago talking about the top wide receivers available in the free agency and in the draft. That's Devontae Adams, people like Odell Beckham Jr., and even other people like Chris Godwin. Players like that are generally available in the free agency, but then it comes out, well, two things came out. First off, Amari Cooper is likely going to be cut from the Cowboys, is what I heard. That came out like 10 minutes after I made that video. Couldn't have been worse, literally. But things get even worse. Apparently, the Patriots are interested in trading for Robby Anderson. So that's a little bit of an interesting situation there to me. I don't really understand fully, obviously. Um, I think that they want to move away from Nelson Aguilar is what I've heard. But the thing is, Robby Anderson would be more expensive than Nelson Aguilar, and I don't think it's a massive upgrade. He's 29, 6'3", and he weighs 190 pounds. So he's actually really skinny. That's another thing. He's very, very skinny, very tall, and I don't think he's god-awful. I'm not trying to imply that, but this season in particular was weird for him. I was looking up at his game charts here for the grades, and it was really bad in the beginning, and especially towards the middle where he was getting grades from Pro Football Focus in the 50s and 40s for, I would say, about 6 weeks in a row. And then he moved up into the upper 60s, even had an 85 grade game against the Atlanta Falcons, but generally upper 60s for the most part. And he got a lot better there towards the end of the season. So it's not god-awful. He has shown some weaknesses, but also some strengths at times. I'm mostly concerned that it's just, again, not a true number one receiver. And I think on our team he would certainly be the number one receiver. And I'm not even going to say that he can't be better on our team than he was on the Panthers, obviously. But the problem is that which Robby Anderson are you going to get? Because he had some years with the Jets where he was actually really good. And even his first year with the Panthers, which I believe was 2020, was also really good. It's mostly... Yeah, I mean, he was really good in 2020, especially the beginning of the season that year. I'm looking now, it's, lower to upper 70s really for the first 10 weeks of the season or so. For the most part, he's pretty inconsistent, though. It's like he can't keep those numbers up. And then 2019, he was with the Jets. It kind of started out slow, 50s grades overall mostly, and then moved up into the 70s and 80s towards the end of the season. So he usually either has a hot start and then a cold finish, or a cold start and then a hot finish. He can't keep that consistency up. And then again, let's see, 2018 started out with mostly 40s and 50s in the grades, and then ended the season with a lot of high 70s and even 80s there. 2017 was a little bit more consistent, mostly 60s and 70s. So there's a lot of inconsistency there. Would this be my favorite pickup in the entire world? Absolutely not. This isn't even ideal in my opinion. I don't even know how much of a difference this would make over Nelson Aguilar. He is a different type of player. He has the size going for him. But, yeah, it's just not really what we would expect in a true number one receiver. Again, I mentioned this in my last video, but a true number one receiver is good at all things. And I just don't think Robby Anderson has that. So I just want to make a quick update. I thought it was pretty funny that I was naming all of those great players and even some of the players we could draft. Now it's coming out. The Patriots are interested in Robby Anderson, who wasn't even on my radar at all. But we'll have to see over time, if this rumor ends up being true, and if they do end up picking up Robby Anderson, obviously that would be true. Or maybe they do plan on drafting a wide receiver and not really having a big role in the free agency or any trades or anything like that. So only time can tell. I thought this was interesting enough to make a video on. I'm trying to start back up this YouTube channel and bring more consistent uploads for you guys. So leave suggestions down below if you have any video suggestions for me to make, because I'm looking for some more consistent uploads to be able to make this year, guys. Anyway, thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the best Patriots content on YouTube. I'll see you guys in the next one.